I've been living in the almost again. Almost sober, almost holding it in. Almost learned how to stay in one place. Almost honest when you look at my face.
I tell myself I'm doing just fine, that the cracks don't show if I cross the line. I fill the quiet with borrowed noise, crowded rooms and familiar voice. I've mastered the art of halfway healed, of numbing what I don't wanna feel. I don't fall apart, I don't break down, I just live where the truth barely makes a sound. And then you showed up, gentle and slow, saw the parts I don't let anyone know.
You don't push, you don't demand, you just reach out your hand. You're almost enough to make me stay, almost enough to change my ways. You don't save me, you don't pretend, you just meet me where I am.
I don't know if I'm built for trust, but when you're close, I almost am.
You don't fix me, you don't rush. You're almost enough, almost enough, almost enough.
I've been strong in the loudest ways, learned how to smile through the shaking days. I've worn freedom like a loaded gun, pull the trigger just to feel something. I know how to leave before I'm left, know how to breathe when nothing kept. I've danced with fire, called it control, confused desire, but losing my soul. But you don't chase me, don't hold tight, you don't disappear when I don't shine. You see the mess and you don't flinch, you don't ask who I'm gonna be next. You don't love me for what I show, you love the parts I bury low.
You don't promise me the end, you just don't let go. You're almost enough to let me breathe, almost enough to believe in peace. You don't cage me, don't demand,
You just let me understand. I don't know if I'm built to stay, but with you I don't run away.
you don't save me with your touch. You're almost enough, almost enough, almost enough. I still wake up fighting ghosts, I still feel alone when I'm the closest. I still sabotage the good I find, just to prove the hurt was mine. But you don't call me complicated, you don't say I'm too damaged. You let silence sit between us like it doesn't scare you senseless. That kind of calm feels dangerous, like hope I'm not prepared to trust.
I still hear my past call my name, still feel guilt when I feel okay. But you don't measure me by scars, you don't ask how broken parts are. You don't need me here to hold, you don't need control. You let love be something real, not a test of what I feel.
We've both lived half in,
Half out,
learned how to live without,
afraid of what might be.
afraid of losing it too.
Something changes when you stay,
When love doesn't ask you to pay.
not forever, not a crutch, just almost enough.
I don't know if I can promise more, don't know what my heart is for. I don't know if I'll always choose right, or if I'll disappear overnight. But when you look at me like that, I don't hate who I am. I don't feel like such a loss, I don't feel like giving up the cost.
I don't know if love is meant to last, or if just a moment that passes fast. But I know how it feels right now, and I don't wanna shut it down. You don't make me prove my worth, you don't ask me to be cured. You just sit with who I am, and somehow that feels like a plan.
You're almost enough to change my mind, almost enough to cross the line.
feel something. I know how to leave before I'm left, know how to breathe when nothing cares. I dance with fire, call it control, confused desire, we're losing my soul. But you don't chase me, don't hold tight, you don't disappear when I don't shine. You see the mess and you don't flinch, you don't ask who I'm gonna be next. You don't love me for what I show, you love the parts I bury low.
You don't promise me the end, you just don't let go of my hand. You're almost enough to let me breathe, almost enough to believe in peace. You don't cage me, don't demand, you just let me understand. I don't know if I'm built to stay, but with you I don't run away. You don't save me with your touch,
You're almost enough, you're almost enough, almost enough.
I still wake up fighting ghosts, still feel alone when I'm the closest. I still sabotage the good I find just to prove the hurt was mine.
But you don't call me complicated, you don't say I'm too damaged. You let silence sit between us like it doesn't scare you senseless. That kind of calm feels dangerous, like hope I'm not prepared to trust. I still hear my past call my name, still feel guilt when I feel okay. But you don't measure me by scars, you don't ask how broken parts are. You don't need me healed or whole, you don't need control. You let love be something real.
We both lived
Half in, half out, learned how to live with doubt,
afraid of what might be true,
afraid of losing it too.
but something changes when you stay.
When love doesn't ask you to pay.
Not forever, not a crutch, just almost enough.
I don't know if I can promise more, don't know what my heart is for. I don't know if I'll always choose right, or if I'll disappear overnight. But when you look at me like that, I don't hate who I am. I don't feel like such a loss, I don't feel like giving up the cause.
I don't know if love is meant to last, or if it's just a moment that passes fast. But I know how it feels right now, and I don't wanna shut it down.
You don't make me prove my worth, you don't ask me to be cured, you just sit with who I am, and somehow that feels like a plan.
You're almost enough to change my mind, almost enough to cross the line. Not a savior, not a crutch, just almost enough. You don't promise me the end, you don't swear how this will end. But when the dark starts feeling rough, you're almost enough, almost enough to stay alive,
Almost enough to try this time.
if love is learning how to trust.
You're almost enough.
Almost enough. Maybe someday I'll be ready,
Maybe love was never steady.
but right now, this is us. Not everything, but almost enough.